afternoon. It's
Hello,
not evening.
everybody.
Good afternoon, Enid, and welcome to a city update. My name is Larissa Sloan, and with me today is Jerald Gilbert.
Jerald Gilbert, yes.
And we just want to say Happy Girlfriend's Day.
Or something like that, yes.
Well, I mean, it's supposed to be national.
Oh, it really is. It's a real day.
It's supposed to be. Yes, it's supposed to be.
I'm getting educated.
So with us today is Lucy Van Pelt from the Charlie Brown.
Is her last name really Van Pelt?
That's what it said.
I just knew her as Lucy.
I mean, she has to have a last name. But I have some fun facts.
Well, there's a lot of women that don't have last names. Like Lucy, Madonna, I mean, people like that. So
no, they have real names. That's just what they go by.
Van Pelt, so I learned something new.
Yes, but I have some fun facts. So we're going to go over that real quick.
Okay.
But I'm going to read it off my paper because... so she was the third character in the Peanuts series, and she has a crush on... Do you remember that?
Well, let me think. It wouldn't be Charlie Brown.
Well, no. She picks on him a lot.
Would it be Linus?
No, it was Schroeder.
Schroeder.
He played the piano.
Oh, he's the smart guy.
Yeah, he played the piano, and he didn't want anything to do with it.
He's a smart musician.
Lucy made her debut in 1952, and I'm sure everybody is like, I'm sure our viewers are like, I already know that answer. But anyway, her lifespan was from 1952 to 1999, so that would have made her 47 years old. So
she passed away in 99?
I don't know what happened then, but I just know what Google told us. And then so she was originally based on Charles Schultz's adopted daughter, Meredith. And then she was named after Luann Van Pelt, which was the former neighbor of Charles Schultz, and they lived in Colorado Springs, and so that's just some fun information.
That is neat.
So this is a ceramic figurine of Lucy, and it was in the 1960s. And so we just want to say thank you to Rob Houston from Visit Enid. He allowed us to borrow her for today. And so we just want to say thank you.
Yes.
And so, well, onward, we must move forward with that. And so the library has always got some fun stuff going on, but most recently they have their book club going. And so it's their book club series called Let's Talk About It. And so they will highlight over the next 4 months, they will highlight several books. And so they will have, you read the book and then you come together and you have meetings, discussions, and they begin at 6 o'clock. So the first one will be on tomorrow, and that'll be at the library. And so if you want more information on how to get involved with that tomorrow, then definitely give them a call. And then you can also go on their website at enid.okpls.org, and you can get that information there as well. And then in the next 3 months, you'll see that they also have some other books that they're going to discuss. And I was noticing that it's about a month in between of the books that they're going to be reading. So you can start reading all these books all at once if you want to. I don't think I could handle that. Or you can, if you're a fast reader, you can check it out and read it and then go. And so, yeah.
Sounds like they are giving you plenty of time to read it if you want to.
But that's not the only event that they have going on. They have tons more events, and you can see that on their events calendar and on their website. So Parks and Rec always has some fun stuff going on, just like the library does. But this is more in the community rather than just localized to the library. And so they have Pancakes with Pals. This is going to be August 5th, and this is from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m., and this will be at the Champion Gym. And so everything will be provided, and so you'll be able to come and bring your friends. So in celebration of Happy Girlfriend's Day, then you can also, for Pancakes with Pals, you can also keep celebrating them there as well, or you can bring your little tots and have fun and just celebrate them. and just have a little bit of time. And so there's that. We also have some really fun stuff for pets. And so we have Doggie Dip coming up, and so that's going to be really exciting. Now, Daisy and I don't know if you remember that from a while ago,
yes.
but I rescued Daisy from the pound, and so Daisy and I were able to, and I wish I would have thrown it in this slideshow because it was such a cute promo for Doggie Dip, but it's she and I were able to promote that event coming up, and so I'm really excited for that. And that's on our Facebook page. You can go on there and you can see Daisy and I were running around, and that's a lot of fun. And
I think this is our annual event where we close the pool after this.
It is. After this event, the pool season is over. So if you have pool season tickets, definitely go and utilize that before this.
It's really great for your dog. Now, I do ask the question every year, but I won't ask it this year. It is not for the people to swim with the dogs. It's just the dogs to swim.
Correct. Yeah, it's just a dog event.
So,
but you can come and you can visit with other fur parents.
That's right. Mm-hmm. And then your dogs can swim together.
Mm-hmm. So. Yeah. And so we had a great turnout last year. And so that event is August 13th, and you will be able to, I don't think there's registration necessary. Just bring your hot dog and a dry towel, and that's going to be from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. at Champlain Pool, and we look forward to seeing you there. And then we also have Movie on Park Avenue, and that is going to be August 20th from 8:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. and they are going to be showing Clifford the Big Red Dog. Now this is a newer movie, so I haven't had a chance to see that because I don't have little ones that would be interested in that, and so yeah. But if you are, then grab a lawn chair and or a blanket if you prefer, and come and enjoy the weather and a good movie. And so, yeah. Well, we're going to go ahead and get into some information about, there's been some confusion when a street light is out as to who are you supposed to call. So what I've done is I've given you some examples. The city of Enid and OG&E, they own lights within the city, but they are not the same lights. As you can see on the screen, going from left to right, you will see the first picture is a picture of the colonial lamps that we have downtown. Now the city owns those, so if you see one of those out, then you need to use our C-Click Fix app, and I'll get into that in a minute. And then what you'll also see is the second picture, and these are called our Cobra Head street. What's the proper wording? I wrote it down. Cobra Head signal traffic light. And the reason why it's called that is because it looks like a cobra head, but more so it's attached to our street traffic light, our signal pole. That's a good word. And so those are the city of Enid's responsibility, and we will fix those if a street light is out or whatnot. Now, if you look at if you look at the third picture, you will see these are owned by OG&E. Mm-hmm. And so if one of these are out, these are a lot in our residential, they run along streets, and so the city does not own those. The city does not have the ability to repair those or replace lights or anything like that. And so if you see one of these out, then you would call OG&E.
Or you can get on their website.
That's true.
They have a really nice feature where you can just plug in the light that's out with the address, and they'll respond to you directly. You don't even have to come to the city of Enid for those OG&E lights.
Yes. Yeah. And so what I've done is I've given you some information now that you've seen what the city owns and what the city doesn't own, to be able to understand who to contact if a light is out or something like that.
Who are you going to call?
Who are you going to call?
Ghostbusters.
Well, OG&E.
That's right, OG&E.
Yeah. So the street lights that run along the residential and the main roads are OG&E. So you would call them at their phone number, which is 800-522-6870. You would use option number 6. You can use their website, which is OG cityofe.com, or you can just either email them directly at Cust Care Department. I didn't say that right, but that's okay. You can see it on the screen. But if you see a downtown colonial light or a traffic signal light that we showed you, then you would utilize the SeeClickFix app. Now, we've talked about it so many times. This is another option that you can report on. And so you would fill out a service request to the City of Enid on the SeeClickFix app, or you can go online to seeclickfix.com/Enid. Also, we always will emphasize that you're more than welcome to call here to the office, and I will walk you through how to make those requests and things like that, because our mission is to be able to teach you how to do that in the future, so that you know, just eventually you can just do it by yourself.
Yeah. For those OG&E lights, you don't even need us. Mm-hmm. For us, you need us. You just got to reach out to us. Well, you explained it very well. I bet you everybody can pass that the first time.
Okay, well, there's going to be a quiz at the end of the show.
Yes. What's the prize? A vintage?
No,
that.
She's
Okay.
not for sale. You can have an ice cream.
Okay.
If you get the quiz right. Anyway, well, if you have any questions, I hope that I made it just really simple so that you can understand it. And if you have any questions, just feel free to call in. But as I said, you can use the SeeClickFix app, and then we'll also help you download that on your phone and walk you through how to get that, so you can utilize that as well. And so I know that the City of Enid has a lot of potential and lots of benefits, really, for employment. And so we have some opportunities coming up. Now, as you can see, some of the positions will close this week. So like the payroll accountant, that position, that application will close today. And so if there's any of them on here that you think that you would qualify for, if you know somebody that would qualifies for these positions, then feel free to get them to that application or fill that out yourself. And then if you have any questions, just ask. And so, and then we also have a meeting tomorrow. Did you want to tell us about that?
Yeah, you bet. We've got a meeting tomorrow, 5 o'clock in the study session in the council chambers. The main item, there's only, I think, 2 items on this study session. The main item is talking about our green grass clipping polycart program. And so we're going to suggest that we should make some changes to that. And so this is the first step. We'll talk to the City Commission, and then we'll have a public meeting, and then we'll come back and talk to the City Commission again and probably implement whatever changes we're going to make. But right now, if you have a green polycart, those are only for grass clippings. And customers buy those, and we deliver them, and then they can cut the grass or put brush in them, and we pick them up on Mondays. And so the number of carts we have in the cities has grown pretty large. I think we have between 2,500 and 3,000 green carts. And so that keeps us busy on Mondays now, running 6 different trucks and routes, picking those up. And we're going to suggest that probably in the future that we just come out once a week and pick up your poly carts, both of them, the green ones and the blue ones. And anyway, but I don't want to spoil it. We'll talk about the rest of it tomorrow. It'll be great. And I know it'll be great because we're going to solicit a lot of feedback and take people's feedback into account before we do anything. So that's the main event, and then we've got a bunch of stuff on the regular meeting. In fact, I'm trying to remember what was on the regular meeting. Oh, just contracts, and oh yes, one of the main events, we'll have a presentation from Scott, our new code guy, Scott G, about the downtown. There's 3 downtown buildings on Broadway next to the Broadway Tower, owned by the same owner of the Broadway Tower. Those buildings are dilapidated. The city's declared them dilapidated, and we're going to move forward and well, the city's already determined that they're dilapidated, so now the owner's requested a hearing before the commission, and tomorrow he's going to get one. So it'll be exciting to see. I hope Johnny shows up and brings his engineer. We would love for Johnny to fix those buildings up. The 3 buildings next to the Broadway Tower, not the Broadway Tower itself. And the City Commission can make the final decision on what we do with that. So Anyway, and there's a bunch of other things on there. A lot of them are in consent. They're all great things. We're fixing stuff. I want to make sure that everybody, if you missed it, you can go out on our YouTube page or social media probably and find the Leona Mitchell groundbreaking. It's fantastic. I want to remind everybody we're putting in a new water line and feeder line system. It's going to cost $1.7 million. We're getting 25% of it forgiven through a loan through the Oklahoma Water Resources Board. And we just did the ribbon cutting Friday. It was fantastic. We had a lady from OWRB, Tanya White, come up and speak. She's originally from Enid. She's the marketing director for OWRB now. And the Southern Heights ladies were there. And so it's worth it to see their reaction. It was very heartfelt. And it made me remember what I'm doing and what everybody's doing at the City of Enid. We're doing good things. We're giving people hope, and we're putting in infrastructure and providing public safety and, of course, numerous other things. But those are the primary things. And so go and listen to that. It's inspiring, it's positive, and it's just one of the many great things your city is doing for you.
That was a wonderful explanation.
Yeah, if you want to know more about what we're doing, come tomorrow night or watch on all those various sources you're going to tell us about.
But there's other meetings that they can get involved in as well.
Yes, you're right.
And so I was trying to look for those, and so there is a way that you can go and you can see that on our website, enid.org. You can see what other meetings are coming up. And so if you want to get involved, if you want to have a voice, then that's definitely an outlet for you to be able to plug into. And so, but as I always say, if you want to know what the City of Enid is doing, and you want to know how to get involved or anything like that, then we are all over the place. We are at Roku and Fire TV. We are on social medias like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We also have our YouTube channel. We have C-Click Fix. Is that it?
Oh no, we got Twitter. We got it. Well, you said maybe you said that already. Heck, I don't know. We've got so many different ways that, and hopefully one of those ways suits you and helps keep you informed.
Yes.
I want to say one thing. One criticism that recently we have had is that maybe we haven't done a good job on notifying the public about closures on things or involving construction. For instance, that Leona Mitchell water line cutover that happened about a week or so ago, although we put out a press release in all these various different ways, what we found out is nobody pays attention to that. So we're going to add a new way. We're going to put a digital sign in that area where that work's going to be done, because then everybody that lives in that area and drives by it will see the sign. And it'll just be like the song. I saw the sign, so I know what's going on. I'm feeling great.
That sounds like a great PSA that we could do.
Yes.
We could do a promo with, you know, here in the
Yes.
communications office, we really, really like to do creative things like that.
Yes.
So.
And the people like that too. It makes life interesting.
It really does. It does. I totally agree.
Thank you for you and Derek and Dane and Shay and everybody else. Our Noah, our intern, I think he just went away.
He did go away, but he was very creative. He was a driving force in the Doggie Dip, or the the Doggie Dip promo that we did. So that was just fun. I'm just going to say, go back into our Facebook and you'll be able to see that video.
If you dig into the YouTube video and get on the channel, look at all these Enid videos, you're going to see some really good work. It's been going way back to, well, I just saw one today from 2010. It's when we launched the Green Polycart program, and we're going to show that at the study session too, because it's fantastic. It's like a greatest hits. The city should have won an award for that. There was some great acting in it because it was authentic. And so we'll make a new one for our new program, whatever that is for the new Green Polycart program, or the follow-on to the Green Polycart program. So this is fantastic. You guys make great videos, so go take a look at the YouTube channel, look at all that stuff. You're going to find some good stuff.
Well, I appreciate everything that you do as well.
Well, thank you.
Well, I don't have anything else.
You know, partying is tough, I guess, except when you have a whole lot of other things to do.
That's true.
We all do, so we're going to go do it. We hope we gave you some information.
If you have any questions, feel free to give a call. 616-7258.
Fantastic.
Thanks. Bye.
Thanks, Enid. See you next time or the time after.